live. All right. So, it is your host with the most, Young Shy Rob in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. CUTTHOAT. Well, let me get a little hyphy for y'all so I can introduce my guest here I got tonight. It's a collective group out of Vallejo, out of the Bay Area, coming up, giving a testimony, telling a story, telling a past, present, and future. You know what I mean? CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. I got a special guest. Well, it's a collective group with me here tonight. As you can see, G.M.E Interview tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's the label. That's actually the label, but they individually got their thing going. They rocking out of the Bay Area. Thank y'all for tuning in. Give me a warm welcome and introducing the whole camp here. Well, some of the camp. We still missing some of them, but that's all right. They kind of on the way. We waiting on them, and we hopefully get them in here. Let me put this one down so I can see all of my guests here. Thank y'all for tuning in and coming in, man. What's up? What's happening? What's up, man? Talk to me. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for coming in here. Thank y'all for coming in here, man. I appreciate it. COVID-19 restricted. You know, we ain't got our mask on or whatever because I done sprayed them down and all of that stuff, so they good to go. So what's up, man? Talk to me individually. How did y'all get started with this? Y'all got a game plan, or it's all of y'all collectively, or did y'all just one at a time come up with it? How did y'all get started?
Shit, I feel like it's safe to say like everybody came together with their own goals and ambition of why they in the music. We just together so it make it happen fast. You know what I'm saying? Because they say teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying?
Do make the dream work. Yes,
you ain't gonna be just as strong as your weakest link. You feel me?
Right. Definitely. And since you starting it off, who are you individually? Who are you?
Shit, I'm a little RJ, or you can say RJ, little singing nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. He already getting started with it, man. It's CUTTHOAT, you know what I mean?
Contagious,
man. Oh, man.
Catch the vibe, man.
So, and then, how old are you?
Shit, I'm 19 years old. I'm
young, vibrant, ready to go,
you know what I'm saying?
ambition, determined, ready to go.
Sure. Got
a lot of life in you. What got you started?
Shit, I've always just wanted a legacy with this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to follow some type of footsteps with something, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a type of following because I feel like I'm impactful, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The people I look up to and my role models always been, you feel me, the type to out or overdo shit, you know what I'm saying?
Since you spoke on them, who are some of them role models?
Johnny Cash, that's my uncle.
Okay, Cash, your uncle. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's straight up out of North
Richmond. Okay. So Johnny Cash.
Shit, my father. He passed away, but
rest in peace to your father.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Street legend.
Okay.
No, that shit good.
Who was that?
Shit, they call him Nig.
Okay. He's from out of Richmond.
Yeah.
Out of Richmond. Okay.
He's junior.
All
First son.
First son. Okay.
Shit, I look up to Jonte. That's Johnny Cash. Like identical brother, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look dead on him, you know what I'm saying? Look up to him.
So big influence from home. Big influence from the house.
For sure.
In-house.
Just the vibe from the family, you know what I'm saying? Because you could just tell it's something. As soon as
and rest in peace to Johnny Cash too, man. You know, I will give you a quick one. When Fast Gunner, I had released Cooney Cellar. I had dropped Cooney Cellar. These are the tricks right here. Fast Gunner and Ryder J. Clyde. They was in I don't know what the fuck they was driving. They was on Simonton Street though, parked across the street from Grandma House, Simonton Street, pink house. Before it was gray. But it was gray when they was in front of it. But I had my CDs in my hand, and Cash and Ryder was like, "Nigga, give me a copy," and I gave him a copy. You know what I'm saying? It was dope for me to do that because you know what I'm saying, I always listened to them, always encouraged by them, and for me to drop my own little solo thing, and then was asking about getting a copy. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? And it was actually on the flyer for the coming the record release for my coming the coming soon thing. So but yeah, but Cash had got hit. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace. He had got murdered prior to my record release at Club Hyde in San Francisco. And they wanted some money. Of course they wanted some money to come do their thing or whatever. And I was scraping the ground for crumbs. But anyway, that's dope. That's dope. That's your family and everything like that. That's dope. What about you? Give us you. Talk to me.
I go by Joe Butter 3 times.
Joe Butter 3. Y'all got it here first. Butter 3 times. And I mean, I hope that butter is 3 times crazy too. Talk to me. How'd you get the name? First, give me that. How'd you get the name?
I got the name from basketball, but I got the name Butter because I used to come to practice high every day. Cause I used to smoke before I used to come to practice.
Wait a minute. Slow me down. Because the era I'm from, when you say butter like that, we sold butter.
No, I used to smoke weed.
Oh, weed. Okay,
Yeah,
so you gotta give my audience and myself.
I used to smoke weed.
We all smoke weed. Which means you too.
Well, I still smoke weed, but
Right.
I smoked weed before practice, and I came to practice one day, and we was doing like a little drill where I was supposed to miss all the shots so people can get rebounds, but I couldn't miss.
Right.
Like no matter what I did, the ball kept going in.
Okay.
And my partner was just like, Joe got butter.
Joe got butter. Okay.
That's your name. He's like, that's your name. Like,
okay.
That's your, and I just, you feel me? Everybody just was going with it, and I just started rocking with it and just stuck
Joe
with
butter.
me.
All right, man. I'll tell you, my era coming up with that butter name like that, boy. you better have some butter on you, nigga. I'm from the Hubble, not even the Hubble Rock. I'm after the Hubble Rock days, but when they was talking about Hubble Rocks, that was before my time.
Spitter era.
Yeah, we from yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cellophane bag, and you know what I mean? It was in whatever, but yeah. So yeah, that's dope. Joe Butter. So what got you going? How did you get going in music? What influenced you? What was your influences?
Well, I mean, I've always been around music since I was a kid. Like my sisters and stuff, they used to rap back in the day. Like, you feel me? When I was growing up in my granny house in East Vallejo, they used to rap around the corner at my cousin's house, my cousin Bookie house. And I used to always go to the studio, but I didn't start taking rapping serious until I got older, until like high school.
What part of Vallejo are you? What part?
I'm from Richmond.
You're from Richmond too.
Yeah.
And I kind of got that wrong on the thing. Sorry about that, but they are Bay Area-ism, so it's all in the same pot. So Richmond. You come from Richmond, so you still live in Richmond? Y'all still live in Richmond, or y'all in?
Nah, I'm just all around. You feel me?
You all around.
Yeah.
So you how old are you?
I'm 20.
You 20. So is the group collectively like 19, 20 in that range? Who are we missing? Are we missing somebody?
Yeah, we're missing 2 people.
2 people.
Yeah,
Cuddy Rock.
Yeah.
And Task.
Oh yeah, 3 people. My bad.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought it was 3 of y'all on the flyer. It's 5.
Yeah, one of them is he in Hayward right now.
Okay.
So he was too far. We didn't even want to get him to commute, but we gonna get him on the.
We definitely get him on Zoom, and then we can do another. I'm not Vlad. I'll never be Vlad. Y'all got that here first. But we definitely gonna get y'all in here again, because again, this platform is for y'all. This platform, I started this for just for this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us didn't get our shine when we was coming up.
Man, without a doubt,
we didn't get our platform at all. The motherfucker didn't even look our way, and they had platforms. And I don't want to go off into this. But I will. I will give y'all this, you sons of bitches. My era, the era that I come from, as far as music wise, sorry about that. We didn't have a platform for artists coming up. We had to do Too Short thing, to sell out the trunk thing, to go to the in-store. You had to make the CD, put the booklet in there. You had to do the whole thing. Now it's all digital, audio, stream, all of that stuff. That's y'all, the new era. No. So how many projects individually do you guys both have? Collect, as individual artists?
Released or unreleased?
Yeah.
Or you just
both.
I got one out right now.
It's
called My Time Is Now.
My Time Is Now. Is that on YouTube and everything?
Yeah, so
YouTube,
it's out on
all the things.
Yeah, everything.
I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna get your music and check you out. How about yourself?
Shit, I got EP. I got a few singles out with all YouTube videos.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm on all platforms.
All platforms. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What about the other ones? They same thing or?
Yeah, same shit.
Well, I want to make sure we keep them live too. I know they're not here, but let's keep their name strong as a motherfucker, because they, G.M.E. So who came up with that?
Well, actually,
that name, that entertainment name.
We from the era where, we always want to be game orientated, gamed up, on our toes. So I actually came up with the name Gamed Up Entertainment. And then I wanted to make it be an acronym so everybody just didn't have to say Gamed Up. So then it's G.M.E. It's not to go into a long story, but, me older, when we was growing up, we didn't have the OGs to take us under.
Absolutely.
Here, youngster, don't be in the streets selling dope. Don't be trying to pimp a girl.
Absolutely.
You got talent, come get this money. I'm gonna give you some game to get some money while we entertaining people, and that's where the acronym G.M.E came from. But actually, I do business as Gamed Up Entertainment.
Absolutely. Okay. That was something that I didn't know. Because I thought y'all was called GME, the like in a group,
No.
but it's not a group.
Everybody think that, but they not a group. I mean, they all mess with each other, so I mean, you could technically say.
Is it safe to say? Can I say this right off the rip? Are y'all gonna be the next SOB or better?
Nah, we ain't in no
competition.
We
We
don't
compare
have
ourselves to them.
not even no cocky shit. You know,
I gotta ask these questions.
We
get that all the time. We're in our
Right.
own lane, bro.
Right, okay.
We ain't gonna lie.
I have to ask these
We
questions.
done got them comparisons before, but nah, we shout out to
SOB, RBE. Do you know they no longer a group?
Nah, well, SOB. I've been,
It's
I'll be
just
pocket watching. You know,
well, I watch a lot of stuff because I gotta stay up to par. They not a group. It's not a group. It's not a group. They RBE over here and SOB over there. SOB
man,
over there.
From the neighborhood where we from, man. Like Slimmy B and them, they make they
Slimmy B is
real Crest music.
Is it safe to say that Slimmy B is the only one from the Crest?
Well, I be around a lot of them youngsters, and they all locked in. Like D boy, like he tapped in. Like when I see him, like he
okay, but let's go here. I'm from a different era. It was one way in, one way out era.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, and aliens, guppies,
hang-arounds
couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't do that. So that's why I'm talking to you, not even disrespecting nobody in SOB, RBE.
No, but see, the thing is too, and like you was talking about earlier, back when we was growing up, when our uncles and aunties and stuff used to be like, y'all listen to that rap music, that boom boom, and they couldn't understand it. That's the same way I am being an OG now. I be listening to some of this music, and I be like, man, I don't like it, I don't understand it. And that go the same with some of the street politics and all that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It'd be different now. Like,
absolutely.
You could meet somebody and bring them to the neighborhood, and they really not from the neighborhood, but they really tied in, and they fixtures and factors in the neighborhood because somebody brought him, and he been solid. He representing the neighborhood.
Sure.
Like really, at the end of the day, the Cuddy Dre, like that's how he got brought to the hood.
Sure.
Really how, so
a lot of the Cuddys, not just Dre. Sure.
Even me, my family bought a house in the Crest, but when I got older, that's when I reinvented and came, back to the hood. But you know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing is like.
But see, I remember you when I was a kid.
Yeah, I know because
you was out there doing the MVP thing, and we're gonna touch bases on that real quick, y'all. You was doing the MVP thing.
I feel like, man, like if ain't nobody going around saying that ain't nobody from where they supposed to be from, if the hood embrace him and they love him, then that's just what it is. Like,
oh yeah, no knocking. No, again, here we go real quick. No knocking the young cat or any of the young cats from SOB or anybody that's out there pushing that line. I just was trying to get some clarification because these are questions that I know the media and everybody want to know. Y'all coming up like Kano Mob. Kano Mob is another group out there that they was just on a billboard.
Yeah, shout out Kano Mob to
they was just on a billboard.
Casper. I got some dope songs with them too. Like one of my first songs.
You working. I see you working. You over there at nonstop.
Draco and them, man, they really put on for the hood though. Like Draco and them, like they real Crest babies. I remember when they was little hair, shit braided, they daddy.
Yeah. Like Thieves in them. Thieves in them.
Little Thieves, shout out Thieves too. He stay coming working with me. R.I.P. Birdie.
Yeah, R.I.P. Birdie. Y'all, what are y'all doing now though? Is it a group? Let me ask you this.
This the thing, since you saying what we doing now. Joe Butter, he's an individual artist. RJ, he's an individual artist. I got the Cuddy Rye. He's an individual artist, man. And they just all making bangers, man. They got their own solo projects they done did already. Be quiet, baby.
It's fine.
And we just trying to push and get a deal. I'm already got us a deal with Urban Life.
That's dope.
Rap Bay. Shout out Ryan down there.
That's dope.
Urban Life.
That's
So
dope.
we just trying to push.
Is that an independent deal you got working?
That's independent, 100% independent. And I'm just really trying to get us on a platform higher than that, like Empire or Sony or something.
Right.
I've been getting a lot of good feedback. We ain't really been trying to be too much into politics, just be strictly music. and just keep
How did y'all
pushing.
meet? Like, not to cut you off. How did it all? Like, where you came from Richmond? Like, you from Richmond?
That's my little cousin.
Y'all cousins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then what about the other three? How did y'all?
So Task, I met Task, or we met Task through G.M.E. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the Unc's artists. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that he coming to us like, hey, I got this artist, he dope, check him out.
Right.
Show us the video, we looked at him, like, he cool.
Okay.
Then we had a studio session. That's when we ended up making our first song, and the first song we made, I ain't got no dislikes, about 3K in a month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
Fucking with it. You know what
Get
I'm saying?
the fuck out. You know what? Not to cut y'all off. It's a young nigga game.
And that's
It's
why
a young
lot
nigga
of people
sport.
tell me, like, why you still ain't rapping? Like, man, I'm going to let the youngsters have that.
It's
like,
a young nigga sport.
Yeah, like, I ain't trying to be. Now, it's some of these old cats that's still hard. Like,
hey, I was going to tell you.
Shout out Uncle Sugarwolf, man.
Suge still got, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Suge sat in a federal thing and cooked.
Suge hard.
He was able to cook. Now we out here ripping and running and doing what we doing and can't sit and cook. I listened to Suge before he released some of the stuff that he's over there doing at y'all. You got to realize, I talked to him. So when I call him, he be popping off with the blah, blah, blah. Y'all know I call him. He's sometimes in the studio.
And not to just keep it all Vallejo, but Boss Hog is an animal too, bro.
Hog, I want to get him in here.
Yeah, Boss Hog.
I want to get him in here. I definitely want to, because you got to realize, Boss Hog come from the Mac Dre era of rap. Way before melody and the mumble rap and all that. You had to have 16, and the 16 had to be gasoline. It couldn't just be mediocre.
Yeah. And see, another thing, like we talking about this era too, man. Like when we came up, if we had social media, Instagram, YouTube, we would have probably been a lot more popping than we is. So like RJ saying, like we dropped a video and they do 3K in a week or a couple K.
It could have been at 100. It could have been at 100K less than a week. You feel what I'm saying?
They got more opportunities. It's like a gift and a curse. Everybody doing it, so everybody is on social media, but at the same time, you basically got free promotion. So it depends on how you want to work your social handle and your social media and your YouTube. You know, they got the Dizzlers out there. They got the world stars. And
I see, and that's why I started Cut Though.
Exactly. And you're another platform too.
Right. Because I felt like, Thizzler and Vlad and all of them. Yeah. But, drink, not to talk about it, but drink champs and all of that. But we don't have a drink champs in the Bay. We don't have a Vlad of the Bay.
And you're doing it right, because I seen the maturation from when you first started
to where I'm at now. Yeah. And I definitely bounced around, and I'm definitely bouncing around the Bay. Like I got Yuck getting ready to do Zoom.
Man, that's big. Congratulations.
Thank you on that. And I got I'm a bag Filthy and all of that over there. I'm gonna get Lav and them, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me though, because again, I got mob ties. You know what I'm saying? My mob ties is thick, you know what I'm saying? So 40, of course I'm gonna snag 40 and them, get him over here. Of course 40 gonna come over here. You know, I know what it is. I know what we doing, but I got to get, him over here because he's still a part of the Bay Area thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out,
you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like, that's a good thing. That's a good look for everything that we doing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm able to go to people that inspired me to become a rapper, to get him on the show is a whole different ball game. Like for me to bag Yuck was like a whole different ball game for me. That feeling right there was different because we welcome to the Bay, all of that shit, yada yada yada. But anyway, so I already asked y'all a few of these questions, about the SOBRBE thing. But as far as in y'all particular style of music and as an individual but still a group, who's the best out of y'all?
I feel like everybody raw in their own type of, like, you know what I'm saying? We're artists. We paint.
I got to ask these questions.
I know what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got to.
You got to look, though. Art to him might be fucking stupid to me. It might be raw to him.
I started some shit.
Bro, you just don't know, bro. Working with a bunch of them, it's 5 of them.
It's 5 of different personalities.
It'd be so much shit be going on.
Yeah.
And I'd be mad at him. Yep. He lived with me. And they all there all the time, but it's just this motherfucker.
That's why I keep looking at you, because you look familiar. I think that's why I kind of where I see.
But he went to school in Vallejo too.
What school did you go to? Vallejo High. Okay. Yeah. So you definitely look familiar.
I play football for them.
Okay. I'm 37 though, so just so you know.
You probably came to a game or something.
Yeah.
And seen me going on.
Well, I probably just seen you around.
It's probably seen you in the newspaper.
The game, I ain't been to a game since Rob Stanford got murdered. Rest in peace, Rob Stanford.
Shit, the last Vallejo game I went to, it was when my son was playing. I think they had the little roundabout.
I lied.
You know, the little jamboree.
Oh, the jamboree thing.
Yeah, where it's like they play 5-minute quarters.
Jamboree. Who's the manager of you guys?
Well, that's of course me.
How did you become a manager? Let me ask you some questions now. Let me switch over to you real quick.
Okay.
Who are you? Where are you from? Because my audience don't know.
Well, you know, I'm Lavelle, aka you would know me as Monty.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm from North Vallejo, man. Shout out MVP Country Club Prestside, man. That's where I got my gang from. And
how did you get hooked up with them? And who? Because I don't want to go too far. I don't want to sound like I'm a cop or anything. But how did you get hooked up with them?
Well, growing up, I used to live on 163 Kemper, 168, 163. And that's when it was really my first introduced to like being in the Crest playing, Lil Rodney and Shay Shay and them. And
shout out to Shay Shay and Rodney.
Keon and them. And Josh Maroney, he live on the Griffin
right there.
Kemper, King.
Off the thing, KI. Shout out to KI. KI out here now too.
And then my family moved to Sac because, you know, I was a crack era in that era. So, you know, my dad tried to get us out of the Crest and moved us. And then we wind up moving back to North Vallejo. And then I was about like 13 maybe. Not when we moved back, but I'm saying 13 when I start really running with them with the MVP. Like, you know, it was one of my people. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah,
he went sour. So,
yeah, just quickly, we can get this out of you. No, I can't. I can't even get that out of you. They'll get me. They'll get me.
I don't know where you're going.
Because I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, shout out to the MVP.
Shout out Floody Beat, D Mario, and Joey.
Where's Joey at?
Man, Joey.
I can ask you that. Where's Joey at?
I think he out here in
certain
Sac.
Shit I can't say. I can't.
Last time I talked to him, he was out here in Sac. Yeah, he was just at my house. You know, we like drinking them brews. We be watching the Warrior games. That's
still Joy.
You know
still Joy.
Hey, G Cuddy.
Is he fat? Is he fat?
Nah, he ain't got fat like me. Yeah, he still trying to. Last time I talk about he growing braids.
He grew braids with his kids. We was like
so much ball spot on that. He gonna be bad when he see this shit. Cuddy, it's over for you.
Cuddy, the Cuddy had braids. We were still at the boys club. We were still running around.
That's why he can't grow no hair now from having them pull me back braids when they was 12.
Nigga said, hey, no, this nigga said, pull me back.
Like this right now.
I was in jail with Kirk.
Yeah, man, shout out Kirk, MVP Kirk.
I was in
Sac.
Yeah,
reckless.
I was in jail with him. I was in jail. I did the 90 days over at the branch, and I had bumped into him. And yeah, shout out to Kurt. Definitely. Do you guys have any kids?
No.
Nobody out of all 5 of y'all. Nobody got kids.
Look at Joe looking like that.
Joe, what's going on?
I ain't got kids.
Joe, what's going on?
I don't know. You feel me? Other people want their business out there, so you feel me?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Give them. Let them tell their kids.
He's a tramp. Is why he looking like.
So you might got something on the way.
Nah, I ain't got no kids.
Are you strapping up? Do you got condoms? I got condoms. We got condoms here at Cutthroat Radio. We can definitely give you a pack of condoms if you need them. Don't be out there just running up in things raw.
Nah, you feel me? I got my
strap up, and it's COVID restricted. What are you doing?
I got my main Johns.
COVID. Hey,
I hope you don't get a COVID.
The baby is COVID.
Oh man! You better have the thing on for One Eye Willie better have that mask on. For real. But y'all are family orientated.
Yeah, man, that's the beautiful thing about everything, man. Like, I love them all, man. Like RJ, man, he like my nephew Joe. He like my second son, damn near. And then I got my real son, Lil Vale. And then
where he at? What's going on with him?
Well, man. Teenagers, man. I started the company because of him, but he grown.
He developed into
And
his own thing.
Yeah, he's like, Dad, I love you, but you know,
I got to do my own
I
thing.
want to do my he still do music with me. We still shoot videos, but you know, and I respect him for that. Like he want to do it on his own. Like I give him all the advice. You know, he still record with me, but you know, he want to be his own man and do his own thing. And you know, it ain't no knock on me or him.
Both
but
of them.
You know, y'all always be there for him. Like I basically, you know, gave him the reins and started his own company, and he got his own company. You know,
I want to get him up here.
Nah, it's for sure.
I want to definitely get him up here. I don't even know your son. Your son don't even know who I am.
Nah, he don't. You know, and I learned a lot from trying to raise a boy into a man, and just learning is, you know, it's a lot that you're gonna learn one day when your kids become older, man. You know, you're gonna learn that's like one of the conundrums of being a man is getting your son to listen to you and to understand. You know, to just listen to you. That's all. That's like the cycle of life. The father and the son trying to get the father to get the son to listen to him and to understand. And,
Same thing we went through.
Hard headed and do this.
Same thing we went through.
You know, I love Lil Bill. He's very talented, and you know, and it opened up the door for me to work with RJ and Joe Budda and rest in peace Birdie and Shondo.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah,
because I seen a lot of stuff that y'all was doing. You got a lot of hidden jewels over there. I'm actually just plain and simple. What really happened?
Man, not just to speak on a lot of politics, man, but you know, in this day and age, man, social media is more than just an outlet for social media, man. There's a lot of gang shit that be going on there, man. There's a lot of, you know, just back and forth, and you know, the Crest always been a notorious neighborhood where, you know, it's certain people that love us, and then it's on the flip side, you got certain people that you know, fuck the Crest, and like they, you know, so. Just with Birdie, you know, it's just things that just happen. They just, you know, not just to say too much, but things happen. People grow up. People do things. But rest in peace, Birdie, man. He was a good dude. I ain't never seen him do nothing bad to nobody. Every time I was with him, he was full of joy. Like him and Joe Budda got a hard song together.
Man, you know what? When I first,
it's unfortunate that happened to him because he was humble. Like he always worked with me. Like anytime I wanted to do a song, him and RJ got a hard ass song together, and like he really like genuinely like mess with me. Like like I fuck with you. Like come to the house, and like he was like I can't really say nothing bad about him. Like
Charlie Rip Birdie.
Yeah, it's just misfortunate that happened to him. Like you want me to tell you what really happened? Like I just don't know. Like people just be hating. Like they just like he was that dude. Like people just
when I first came back from I think Houston, Texas, Master P and them was standing on Simon Street at the house right there where the Washington used to stay. And Thieves, Birdie, and the other one. What's the youngest one?
No, you talking about Noodles?
Yeah. They used to jump me. They used to jump me when I first came back. They used to jump me. Shout out because you got to realize I used to stay with Cooley and Pena on the corner of Janet Street.
Shout out to T-Payne.
I used to stay right. I used to stay right there with them. Coolio used to let me stay in the room when I didn't have really nowhere to go to. Coolio let me live in the back room or whatever. But and the little badass little motherfuckers that be running around as bad as a motherfucker, snot in their nose and all that, just terrible little niggas. But they grew up to be savages and became talented artists.
Yeah, Birdie, his brother Thieves raw too. Like
Thieves and Birdie are some of the dopest out there right now.
That whole little DDB movement. Shout out DDB. Shout out DDB. Kobe and
shout out Kaylin.
You know what I'm saying? They all been to my house, man. Like matter of fact, Thieves just called me yesterday trying to come through, man. I got a lot of material still.
With Birdie
was working on a lot of videos.
Who doing y'all videos? Y'all editing them yourself, or what's going on with all that? Or like who doing y'all production?
We got a like Joe Budda got a cameraman like he been rocking with for years. Him and RJ, his name Polo shot it.
Man,
shout out Polo.
Shout out Polo. Like he's like they go to guy.
Molding the most of our careers.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
That's why I mentioned him first
for sure.
Before anything, because if you go back and look at their early on stuff, like he's that main dude. Like shout out Polo, and he just did one for us that's unreleased that y'all probably gonna see in a few weeks coming. That's hard.
I can't wait for that.
And then Cash and Fast, shout out Cash and
Cash.
Fast.
Shout out Cash.
Tell him-
Fast, man.
Tell him Lil RJ or Joe Butter sent y'all. He can give y'all a good deal, man.
For sure.
He for sure raw. Like that's one of the main like video guys that we work with. Like he'll really shoot what we want him to shoot. Like because a lot of these cameramans.
Go ahead.
A lot of these cameramans that they just want to get your money and shoot and get up out of there. But Cash and Fast and Polo, like they really take the time, shoot it right. So we've been mostly working with them. J. Omar, I just tapped in with him. He gonna do RJ next video. J. Omar, he's pretty big. He done shot videos for like E40 and Sugar Wolf and a lot of big artists in the Bay. Like he's dope.
Okay.
And just mostly just like them few cameramen. I done did stuff with Susie and Yano.
The last one.
Yeah, Susie did one of the ones I did with Birdie. And like but mostly them the first two that I named, them is mostly the cameraman Polo and Cash and Fast. Them the ones that I could really say like that we work with that get down with us like them two.
All right. I like that, man. That's what's up. Y'all got a lot of stuff going over there. I be peeping y'all. I watch from a distance. I may not always comment and say nothing, but I see everything that's going on out there. CUTTHOAT style. You know what I mean? I get real cutthroatish on them. So we're gonna switch it up real quick. I always ask my guests and artists and everybody that come in here to the platform some political questions. I get a little political on them. And I'm gonna just go right into it. How do y'all feel about the president that's right now and the president that's to come? Because we got the 45th orange bandit, and then we got senile Biden coming into play. So how do y'all feel about that?
I feel like either way it go, you feel me? It's like we still ain't gonna be doing too much better. You feel me? You probably gonna do something a little bit better, but you feel me? We still gonna be in the same situation we in right now. Ain't shit gonna really change.
Okay. What about you?
Shit. That's basically how I feel about this shit, bro. Like we still fucked regardless. Like either way, it was still lose to me. Like I ain't seen no real positive end to either one. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole time, I'm just like people making a big deal of who they really choosing. But at the end of the day, they know we screwed regardless. You feel me?
You don't think it's a economic change if Biden become president or if Trump stay in office? Because Biden is shutting down the economy and Trump wants the economy to open.
I mean, I don't even, you feel me? This COVID shit, you feel me? I don't even
believe this shit.
Man, like, you feel me? Like I know people that, you feel me, they said they tested positive and shit, but they ain't never got sick. They just tested positive. And next week, you feel me, they went back tested negative. So, you feel me, I don't really be taking this shit too serious. So, you feel me?
I feel like it's that version, but I feel like it's deeper than what it really is. It's just niggas ain't open, awoke. You know what I'm saying? Because most people living in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Niggas ain't really
They're
here
not opening up their third eye and shit. You feel me?
Niggas ain't really ready for that conversation yet. You know?
Yeah, we are. That's why we talk about it here on Cut the Radio. I talk about it all the time. I always
know
dress
about that black dot.
I always dress white America about the shit. What do y'all feel about white America? What's your thoughts?
Man, fuck white America.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, me being the adult in the room, Joe.
Sorry,
no, it's all good. This is the platform for that.
You definitely can do that.
I think what he's trying to say is, and what a lot of people have to understand is, there's two versions of white America.
Always say that.
And a lot of people say when we're on platforms like this, we always want to say the government. Them is the people that when he's saying fuck white America, the crooked police, the crooked politicians, the judges, the motherfucker that don't want to give you the job when you go in there.
Right.
The people that really is Trump supporters, but they smiling all in your face, but really they loving what Trump's saying and what they doing. So they really voting for him. Them is the people. And then you got, in this generation, you got some people, they don't even really know what they is. White, black, they mixed and just fair complexion, or just white people in general. Some people don't know about racism. You have to be taught that because it's been 400 years since slavery. To be a racist, your parents have to put that in you, or somebody, an uncle, some you watched on TV,
Mhm.
somebody put that in you.
Mhm.
And I was always taught by my parents the same way that people is racist to you, you can be racist towards them. And I don't care what you say. Hey, if you don't like me, I don't like you. Whether you're black, brown, white, orange, Chinese, I love everybody. But if you don't like me, God damn it, I'm racist too. And that's just how I am. I don't hate nobody. I don't promote hate. But but as America as a whole, like I feel like we've been through a lot with the whole what's the George Floyd thing that happened. And I think being at with the COVID that was going on.
And the fires, remember
and
the
fires. But let me explain. I think a lot of people from America was at home. The normal people that's working every day and going to work and got their business and everything going on, they off work. So that's what made the whole Greg Floyd thing so big, because everybody got a chance to see it. Oh, they did that boy like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everybody say, oh, we took so many steps and we did this. Man, shit's still the same. Right after that, they shot the old boy in Milwaukee and
Breonna Taylor and all that.
And then they never bring up Oscar Grant. That man was killed at the BART station with his handcuffs, with his hand on his back, with his handcuffs like this. No other. How much more brutal can you get? And like all these police and all this stuff that happened, like nobody's been in jail yet. We ain't convicted nobody.
Nobody.
And I hate to talk politics, and I try not to do it at work, not to keep going. But it's like, man, at some point, like black people, man, we got to start. And I'm glad you gave me the time to say this, man. We got to start cleaning up around our own porch as a people, man. We like the presidential election you just asked us about. They saying, oh well, what are your plans for the black community? Man, fuck that, man. Black people, we too busy worried about what they gonna do for us and what they planning for us, man. We gotta Mexicans come over here. They don't speak no English, looking language. They working. 19 of them live in the house. One of them move out. 19. One of them move out. He buy a house. The other one, they wait. He move out. They buy a house. Black people, we can't even stay in the house with 4 people. And then they start fighting over soap and hot sauce. Yeah, and they be ready to kick a motherfucker out.
I'm gonna take a quick little 5. I gotta run to the bathroom. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio. I'm gonna throw some Dre on real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hello. Game capital G. Game $400. I'm gonna text it to you right now.
That nigga cut it right up.
I think he must just went home, bro. I told you, he never called me back. I don't know, bro. I don't know why that man didn't push what's the name? That was simple direction. Take 80 all the way to the green back. That means you got that live, yo. I'm gonna have Joe whoop you. Don't be bringing up. You don't look bad. Hold on, let me call your mama, Mom. Let me tell your mama what you're doing. Don't call her. Yeah.
That's all. Cut those. And we back. Sorry about that, man. I had to go use the restroom there. CUTTHOAT. President ain't shit. I hear y'all on that. Fuck both of them. They ain't gonna do nothing for us anyway. And we're gonna hustle regardless.
It's like, man,
we're gonna make it happen regardless.
This master gonna whoop my ass harder.
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot. Here's the thing about me. I'm glad you brought this up. Let me give you this right now. If I was a field nigga, I would be an infiltrated house nigga and kill the massa. See, I would get hired as a house nigga. You go in there and feed them and all of that, and eat the leftovers from them right off the thing. Because you know, if you was a field nigga, you don't get what they get.
Speaking of, we got too many of them Samuel L. Jackson niggas in the world.
It is what nigga? Who let that nigga on that name?
You want me to shoot him, boss?
Hell of them out there. There's hell of them.
There's too many of them.
I'm so sick of Karen and Kens. I'm so sick of the Karens and Kens.
But see, that go back to what I was telling you about people when they say "fuck white America." Because
it's two white Americans though. You got
really if you want to on the flip side, what is Black America? Because white people quick to say if your pants sagging and you listen to hip hop and you got your hat turned backwards, oh, he's acting like black. He's acting like he's black. But then when the money come in, oh, it's the hip hop culture. So he can act black, but when there's money
even when money involved, because I just seen another video the other day. Karen, black family, same exact house and everything. But the Karen comes on the property and you're playing your music too loud, or trying to start a thing. We got the same amount of money. I'm not above you. I'm not beneath you. I'm right on the side of you, and you still come over here with that.
But see that goes to the what we call white privilege.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
Complexion for the
pilgrims.
Protection.
I call them pilgrims,
and that's exactly what they are.
I call them pilgrims.
I mean, that's just for lack of a better word. I mean,
a
great word.
But they call themselves that.
Of a great word.
When you go back in time and you read the Mayflower and all of that, they call themselves pilgrims.
That's what they were.
That's what they was.
And then even the ones that went north,
so I just call them that.
On the oatmeal, the Quaker. That's
the Quaker.
That's the Quaker oatmeal. That's shit.
So politics. Y'all don't really care too much for politics.
Well, we do, but they.
This is my first year of voting.
Yeah, they
first year voting.
Yeah. So they're going to experience a lot of the stuff. Like RJ, he's just now, starting to get into the world of working and all that. He going to experience all that what we didn't experience about working.
First job?
Yeah.
Where you working at?
Shit, FedEx.
FedEx. Yeah. I worked at FedEx too.
It's not to cut him off, but he gonna get the experience when you working on a job and they get a promotion to somebody because he is cousin or he they color.
Yeah.
Or get to talking in a language and shit in front of you, but why you can't talk in English?
Right.
I'm right here in front of you, that old type of shit.
Yeah.
So they growing and evolving. All I could do as big Unc is just give them the advice and try to keep them, playerish to where back when I was growing up like that, shit, you get to doing that shit. I'm ready to thump, fight, fuck you, this job.
All of
I'll
that.
beat your ass when you come to the parking lot and all that. So me being older, I got to give them the game with, man,
brush it off.
Yeah, be sharper than that, man. Don't never let nobody see you sweat, man. It's bigger than that, man.
Your money come before your attitude.
Yeah. And not only that, though, you just don't want to never let people see that get to you, because at the end of the day,
that will control you.
Yeah, that'll control you. And being black, people don't. I told my son this. Being black is special, man. You got to wear that as a badge of honor. Like, we are special. We kings. You're a queen. A lot of people don't look at it like that. But if you know the history of us Africans, man, it's a blessing. It's an honor from what we've been through to now.
Absolutely.
You got to wear that as a badge of honor, like you got a Superman S on your chest.
Absolutely.
And if you think like that in life, man, nothing that they could say, do, or anything, it ain't worse as it used to be 400 years ago, 260, even 50 years ago in the 60s. So just imagine we pushing forward and just, being black is beautiful, man. It's the best thing. Black love, anything black is great. Black comedy, black love, black fucking the Jet Beauty of the Week. It's fine in the
We don't even got that no more. I remember we used to have the magazine, the things when we was kids, teenagers and all that.
That's
we don't got
internet, man. You go on the internet, you see some
everything digital. Yeah, everything digital.
All
everything
the
digital.
ass on Instagram. You can shit.
Digital. I got not to put my business out there, but I got porn over here in the corner.
This day ain't no.
I just throw porn right on the thing. Boom.
Goddamn porn.
I just hook it out. Boom. It's over with. I don't even need a DVD. Just
hold X in that booth over there. Take them down.
I lost my breath. Man, this is a good one. This is a good one. I love y'all, man. Y'all got a lot of energy. I wish I could have got all 5 of y'all. Of course, I'm gonna get all 5 of y'all on another route. We definitely gonna get y'all in here. Tonight, jewels, y'all. They gonna drop some jewels on me. So I got some music on the way. I'm gonna be blessed with that. I wasn't even tripping. That's fine. I ain't worried about that. So we getting ready to close to an end. We CUT style. We 45 minutes on into the interview. Individually, projects. What you got coming? What's the next thing?
Tape. RJ versus RJ.
RJ versus RJ. We got the graphics already done for the.
I got the concept. You know the old Nintendo 64, that Bomberman.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know how it's multicolored, but it was the same idea. You know what I'm saying? The same person basically. That's gonna represent me. My different energy, my different eras of RJ. It's different forms of RJ. I'm versus myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm in competition with myself.
Okay.
On lane.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I follow. I comprehend.
It's just basically me fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Like my competitor.
Okay. You competing with yourself.
Exactly.
I got you. I follow you.
Exactly. So.
What about you?
I'm working on 2 things right now, 2 tapes. I got Shit Talker Part 1 coming, and then I'm working on Thank You for Your Patience. It's gonna be a tape I'm dropping before Shit Talker comes because you feel me. I'm so focused on Shit Talker, but I need to drop something because I ain't been dropping shit. So you feel me? Kind of like you feel me. I look at Lil Wayne, so that's kind of like my idol, kind of like on some Sorry for the Wait shit. So Thank You for Your Patience. You feel me? Drop something for the people. You feel me? A quick little 5-song EP.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig that. And then what about the other 3?
Taz, he got the I'm working on his EP right now. The COVID been kind of like slowing the process up for me to start with RJ. Joe Butter working on his right now. But yeah, Taz K, shout out Taz, he working on his EP. Rye, he working on his EP. It's called Believe in Me. And then for all the fans and everybody out there, while y'all waiting on them, we're gonna be dropping G.M.E Volume 2 first of the year.
I got Volume 1 is the one with the Nintendo Game Boy thing.
Yeah, because we gamed up the Game Boy. See,
that was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
And first of the year, what the other little partner, Glow Kid, he not here. He got one coming out with Doobie, aka Sugar Wolf.
Okay.
We just shot that video. You could go on at G.M.E Official ENT Instagram and watch the clip. Then
is that y'all just put that out, right?
Nah, it's not out yet.
Oh yeah,
it's just I'm just really the first
the clip ain't even out?
The clip is out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The clip is out.
Official ENT and watch the clip. You can also go to at Lil RJ. He got a new clip, a video he just working on called Don't Slip. He about to drop that. Joe Butter got the what it's called, Knocking at the Door. Got one Knocking at the Door polo. Shout out him. Okay. That's at Joe Butter 3 times. And man, we just working, man. The whole thing, man. I'm trying to get whichever come first, whichever one get the individual or the label deal. That's where we at with it. I got the label deal with Urban Life right now, but you know we want to get bigger than that, man. We want to go through probably Empire or maybe, like I said, Sony. Somebody cut that check. But like I said, man, you look at all their pages, my page, like, man, we working. We've been working hard, man. Shooting hard videos, doing hard music, man.
Just before we get out of here,
stuff for the ladies, stuff for the kids.
Oh yeah, hold on. Before I say anything, me and Glow Kid is dropping the R&B for the bitches. Okay. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Check that out. It's coming soon. It's no date, no nothing, but stay tuned. We just a lot of shit right now. We trying to pump in our own solo first, get our shit straight. But then we got something for the ladies. I'm telling you.
Okay. Wrapping it up and everything like that. I want to just make sure I cover everything. We are a sports orientated podcast, so I will ask you things about sports real quick. Favorite teams?
Niners.
Football.
Yeah, for sure. Niners, bro.
We are a Niner house. Y'all see that? Okay, now I just want y'all to recognize and realize who y'all dealing with up in here. And then as far as baseball and basketball,
shit, baseball. Dodgers, I'm fucking with the Dodgers.
Yeah, you out. You done.
I got to, bro.
You done.
I don't even really fuck with baseball, but every time you
don't lie to me.
But I ain't lie for me. I always fuck with the Giants, so you feel me?
Don't lie, because that's my team.
No.
Lie.
Look, I really don't. Look, I swear I said every day at the studio, I don't like baseball. I really don't. But you feel me? Every time I watch the World Series, you feel me?
What you do?
I watch the
What's
Giants.
Your team?
I for sure like the Giants.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, it's not enough. We got to get back to that father and son taking the son to the.
Vallejo ain't got that no
baseball.
more. You see all the baseball fields out there? They all look like his
They
hair.
don't even
They
got
look like his
little
hair.
league no more. They don't even do that no more.
They look all like his hair, just
I
all
grew
over the
up
place.
in the
How they
area,
used to
man.
have
It
East
was
Black
black people.
Not dry saying, but I'm just saying, like, the fields out there. I drove out there when I was out there doing the catering the other day, and I mean, I drove by over there by Skyview Memorial. That field all fucked up. Drove over there and by the pumpkin patch right there at Amador.
We got
all fucked
we
up.
got the legend though. We got
Yeah.
CC, man.
CC, the one in College
I
Park,
think
right there
CC
where we all played.
I think CC gonna be
Fucked
the one,
up.
man. Shout out CC, man. I think he gonna be the one. Like he been doing a lot for.
Why the boys
community.
club? Why he ain't did no MIT have bought the boys club?
I
Why
don't
he
know
ain't
personally. into
Graham's
finances,
dream gone?
but CC be doing a lot, man. When I be sitting back watching it, and I think he gonna be the one.
Is he now?
Yeah, that's
What is he doing? What else is he doing? Because I don't know anything.
I know. I just seen him do a lot, like backpack giveaways. He redid the field.
He did the field
well,
like years ago, but that was like years ago.
And,
Well, getting their football.
I think he has
right
something
now.
every year annually at the Crest Park. He does
Is that
something
right?
every year annually. But I think it's gonna be him, man. That's gonna bring that baseball back to Vallejo because we definitely, Vallejo is something in the water. The Bay Area in general, but Vallejo, because we from Vallejo, it's something in the water with when it comes to sports. And I think if anybody would do it,
It'd be CC.
It'd be CC.
It'd be
man.
CC. That's what's up, man. I got a lot of hopes and a lot of different ideas as far as that is concerned, and I reached out to some of his immediate because CC immediate too. I talked to CC and IG. Me and him talked to IG, pitched a few things, and we talking. We talking. Hopefully things can go and things could transpire in a good way for the community out there in Vallejo. Not just the Boys and Girls Club, but for Mare Island and everything like that. But I want to thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. I really do.
Man, I appreciate
Y'all,
it too, man.
you guys are out there making a lot of noise. That's why I was like, let me snatch them and get them in here. Let me get them in
And
here.
to let everybody know too, man, I'd be skeptical about doing these interviews. This is the first interview I'm talking and saying anything on. You ain't gonna see me in none of their videos. None of that.
He don't do the let me do the Suge Knight at the Source Wars.
Yeah.
If you want to come to the Death Row and you don't want a nigga all in the
That's
videos,
me.
all in the thing, come to Death Row.
Nigga doing the Harlem shit, back, big fat nigga gig, nigga come to G.M.E. And we always looking for nigga doing
Because this nigga was like that when I was little.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like MVP was hella stupid. Real quick, can we? Because I never really, and I know you don't want to
Come
go.
on, Rob, let's go. Let's do it.
I know you don't want to go too far. I'm not gonna go too far, but just like what does MVP stand for?
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all the history. The first people that was in the MVP, to my knowledge, growing up, it was Boo, and I think Draws.
Yeah,
Then we was like young niggas.
y'all was younger than them.
Yeah, and we was always going to Kmart, Target back in the day. I'm
Still
talking
that
about
Toys R Us and all that.
We used to tear their ass.
I used to run. I used to go with them. We used
get
to
them big boom box
nigga,
radios.
me, Joe, and Josh, and all of us used to go up there with y'all. All of us used to go. All of us used to steal with y'all out of there. We used to all stole up.
First built that Walmart.
I whopped them for the Ninja Turtles when they first came out. Whopped them. I mowed their ass down.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yeah, Ninja Turtles. MVP. What does it stand for though? What does MVP
It stands for nothing but players, man. But at first we was stealing all the time, so they called us NBT. Nothing but thieves.
Cuddy, I swear to God, I have never, in 37 years in Crescent, I have never heard that. That's dope.
Yeah, and then
You got that here first, exclusively on Cutthroat Radio.
Yeah, and then like rest in peace, man. Nehemiah, man.
Nehemiah
was like the first dude that really put me on like street shit with like getting money, carrying a gun, like hustling, like real crash shit, like stand in front of his house and make $600-700 as a young
in
nigga.
front of his house. Claudia and all of them. Shout out to Claudia.
Busting
Shout out
knots.
to Jinx. Shout out to all of them over there.
shit.
All the strongs.
All
Shout
the
out
strongs,
to
man.
strong. Shout out
Like,
to all
really
them.
taught me how to like cook dope, bag dope up. Like, you know, but I'm just saying, like, we keeping it uncut. Like, he the first one to tell me that, like, first one to like really like I seen sneak into the boys club and put the little pocket 25 in his shoe.
Yep.
And
That was neat.
like
That was neat. You can get away with that because neat. Rest in peace to
Yeah.
neat. But that's as far as we can go. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are out there making it successful for me to eat. Everybody gonna eat. Teamwork make the dream. The Cuddy said it when he first came in here. Teamwork make the dream work, man. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in on this episode. G.M.E, man. Y'all was a blessing. I thank y'all for coming in, man. Blessing us with y'all interview.
Having us, man.
Yes,
For having
indeed.
us.
I can't wait to hear y'all music. We getting ready to cook in here tonight. They not leaving right away. We getting ready to cook up in here tonight. So stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna leak the motherfucker until we get it all right and everything, but y'all definitely gonna hear that. Thank y'all. CUTTHOAT. And I got merch for y'all just in case y'all need sweaters and all that. Hit the like button, subscribe, y'all share all that good shit. Facebook has locked me up again. You know me, I promote 24/7, 7 days a week. I'm the DJ Khaled of the Crest of promotion. And they stopped me because I promoted my goddamn gummies, bitches, fags, all that other shit.
It's legal though.
Yeah, I can't believe gummies. They got me for gummies? Sons of bitches. That's all right, though. CUTTHOAT. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I am host, Young Shooter. Yay!
Arizona State beat the University of Arizona 70-7
In football?
Yes.